In the Hearts and Minds, Book 0, The Birth of a Hero. Transcript of President-elect Wahn's Victory is the Last. Good afternoon, my noble Truvians. I am delighted and surprised at how many of you showed up here to give your support. You have questions, I know. I am here to answer them. Delightful news can so often arrive on the heels of tragedy, and our great nation is no different. Many of you have continuously feared for President Berman's safety. Frosted terrorists and rotten fromagians can come in so many shapes and sizes. None can forget the pandemonium that erupted here 3 years ago today. The day President Berman attempted to grieve for those who did us wrong, and the results were explosive. Sometimes forgiveness is a burden. For those who keep this country safe each and every day, there is the hope, the expectation that the government protects their dignity. And though it is sad, for what are we, if not all human? But though it is sad, my noble Truvians, though it sounds harsh, what is more right and what is more wrong? To turn our backs on those the frosted terrorists destroyed simply because they kept this country alive and well. To turn our backs on our soldiers and all of their sacrifices, on the sacrifices of the frosted who did not become terrorists. What is more right and what is more wrong? I don't have that answer. Of all the answers I can give you, that is not one of them. The task for us is set. As a nation, we must decide who is worth grieving and who is worth dignifying. As a nation, we must decide if we are in this together. It is now more important than ever to stand by the precepts of Truvia United's founding members, our late CEO, and yes, our beloved President Berman. I will pause here because I sense a restlessness in the crowd. Where is the president? Why is he not here? He's given these addresses for nearly 15 years. I don't want anyone to worry. He's perfectly safe. He's perfectly well. With a heavy heart, for we can all agree that our beloved president always carried around a heavy heart. And firm conviction, President Berman has decided to step down. Please, that is not all. I'm not done. Please, noble Truvians, settle yourselves. Our president, through the years of rule, the years of forming this nation, despite all of our challenges, it got to him. It's true. We shouldn't deny what is plain to see. You all remember 3 years ago. His bleeding heart bled a little too much that day. Things have not been the same since. But our president, our beloved icon of freedom and justice, trust that he would not leave us in the midst of more conflict. Today, I announce the news that everybody in the whole entire world has been waiting to hear. The war between Truvia and the Fromagian Kingdom has ended. It's over. It's all over. Yes, yes, celebrate. Raise your hands. Shout and jump and celebrate to your heart's content. This is the time. We have waited decades to be free of their rotten shadow. Yes, this is all thanks to you, to all of you, and to our soldiers and our military officials, our nurses, our teachers, our President Berman, who would not leave office, no matter how tired, how drained he was, until this conflict was put to rest. Exactly. Put it to rest. He wouldn't leave us. Did you think he'd leave us? Of course not. He did the unthinkable. He put those rotten Fromagians to shame. Put them to bed. They're in bed now, crying over the land they couldn't get back. Think of that when you're celebrating tonight. We sent them all to bed. This victory is for all of you who trusted that your government could see it through. This victory is for all of those who were lost before those rotten Fromagians could beg us to be done. This victory is for all of those who went to work each day, who contributed to the war effort, who gave up what they had so that we could all keep moving forward. President Berman feared the gruesome beast called victory. He feared its blood price would not ever let up. He feared it would keep going until there truly was either us or them. The very last thing he wanted was to utterly destroy our enemies. We are all human, noble Truvians. We don't want anyone to die, do we? All of our late CEO's will was laid out for us to follow. The dreams he had for a nation so great it would grow to be twice the size of that rotten throne. He believed in innovation and human spirit. I know there have been times in the past decade that felt stifling. Many of you probably wondered, why are you following us? Perhaps we would end up just as rotten as the world we left behind. This is what it all led to. Yes, we did it. The very last item on our founder's list, victory. Tonight, we honor that man whose dreams we defied the anarchist's treacherous throne to fulfill. Tonight, we honor his son, our beloved President Berman, for sacrificing his heart and soul to end the fighting. Tonight, we celebrate you, our noble Truvians. Without you, there is no dream. There is no Truvia. There are still challenges, hurdles. We mustn't forget them. And we won't tomorrow. Are you ready to create a new era of peace?